What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you want to see my training session for today and how I'm recovering, let's get to it. Just a quick little update. I've been injured for the past week to week and a half with my right and left knee kind of acting up. There's a couple different things going on. I can't quite figure out exactly what it is, but I took all of last week off resting it, not doing anything. And today I started back. I was able to bike in the gym, and today I'm gonna try and get in my first training session since a week. So that's why you haven't been seeing any training videos or anything like that. But in the meantime, last week, I actually got offered a position to be playing in the UPSL. They've already sent the contract and everything. I should be signing either this weekend or sometime here soon. And on the same day, about 20 minutes after I found out that I made the UPSL team, a team in the USL League 2 reached out to me, and they want to bring me into their first week of training to evaluate me some more and everything. And this team is actually playing in the US Open Cup. So for any of you guys who don't know what the US Open Cup is, it's one of the most prestigious soccer cups here in the US. So if I do go to the practice and make the USL 2 team, if they evaluate me during that first week, they're like, hey, we really want you, then I would be possibly playing in the US Open Cup 3 weeks from today, I think, something along that line. So crazy things, big things are happening. I'll explain to you more about everything later, but let's hop into the training right now. Right, training is done. My knee felt pretty good for the most part. Doing any type of like twisting or any type of like strong planning is whenever my right knee really started to hurt. Left knee felt pretty much completely better. It's just my right knee still has just a little bit of discomfort anytime I plant my foot or kind of twist it a little bit. I don't know, it's kind of confusing to explain, but it's getting there. It's just coming back from an injury is such a frustrating and long process, but it's feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go inside, ice it now, and just see what I can do. All right, so let me go into depth about everything that's kind of going on right now. It was kind of confusing even to me the way everything happened, but so basically last week on Wednesday, I was watching the Champions League Manchester City game, which, by the way, most crazy game I've ever watched. But I was watching the game, got my text from the manager saying I made the team in the UPSL, and they're telling me that they're going to send me the contract and everything later for me to review, and then we'll have a big contract signing day in a week or two, somewhere around there. And so I was flipping out. I was like, all right, this is my big break. This is it. I finally did it. And then about 20 minutes later, I got an email from a team that I tried out for in the USL League 2. I talked to the coach afterwards and everything, and he remembered me. And even though I didn't get selected from the tryout, he said that he wanted to bring me back in to evaluate me furthermore with the full team, since they're starting practice next week, and he wants to bring me in next week for two of the practices out of that week. And so he was just saying that he remembered me and that he wanted to bring me in so he could evaluate me a little bit furthermore. So then I was like, oh man, because those of you who don't know, the USL League 2 it's pretty much kind of on the same level as the UPSL, but I'll kind of explain it to you like this. Most D1 college soccer players play in the USL League 2 over the summer because this is a summer league. So people from like Stanford, Kentucky, I'm trying to think, any big name school, Wisconsin, any type of your big D1 university, all the college players play here over the summer because the season goes from May to August. So that's kind of who's playing in this league, while in the UPSL, more of the D2, D3 level players kind of play. So you're still playing at a college level, it's just the USL League 2 is a little bit kind of, I would say, like one step higher than the UPSL. So then I was kind of stuck in a quandary. I was like, oh, which team am I going to be able to go with? I just committed to the UPSL team. Now the USL League 2 team might want to sign me, and nothing is going to be official. They said I could either make the first team, make the reserve team, or not make the team at all in the USL League 2. So nothing's guaranteed with that team at all, while the other team is. So I got on the phone with the USL League 2 team, and I was like, well, I already committed to the other team. Would I be able to do both? Like, when will your season start and end? And they told me May and August. And so then I got on the phone with the other team that I will be signing for in the UPSL, and was asking them, will this be a problem if I kind of do both? Because the UPSL season will run August through October. So our practices for the UPSL team will start in May, and the season for the USL League 2 team will start in May. So he said, as long as I can make it to the UPSL team, as long as I can make it to 2 of their practices a month, then everything should be fine. So if everything goes according to plan, we'll have to see how I perform at the practice. But as it is now, I could be playing in the USL League 2 during the summer, and then playing in the UPSL in the fall/winter, depending on how far we go in the playoffs and everything. But cool fact is that if I make the team that following week after practice in the USL League 2, the team will actually be competing in the US Open Cup. So that would be a really huge thing. I don't know, I probably wouldn't get to play, but I would still at least be on the roster, and you never know, anything can happen. But as it is right now, I am committed to a UPSL team, and I will be signing in hopefully a couple weeks. They should be letting us know today or sometime probably this week when the signing will be. So everything's looking really good. Both teams are semi-professional, so either way, both leagues are going to be a really big opportunity for me to play in, and I'm excited to see exactly how everything's going to work this year. Alright guys, it is now Thursday. I haven't filmed the past 2 days because after I did my training session and everything, kind of like a recovery, my knee honestly just wasn't feeling good afterwards, and it's just been so frustrating because you finally get these 2 big breakthroughs and then your knee starts acting up to where you can't train, you can't work out, you can't do any of the stuff that you normally do. And it's getting to the point now to where I'm going in to see the doctor tomorrow, and there might be a possibility I might not be able to go to the practice with the USL League 2 team. So we'll just have to see how it goes. It's super frustrating, but I know the Lord's gonna work everything out the way He wants it to go. But I'm just gonna go inside and do a little back session right now. Alright, the gym is done. It felt good to be back working out because the past 2 days I haven't been doing anything, just laying down trying to rest my knee, and it felt good to actually work up a sweat again. Although I honestly miss doing cardio and leg workouts, really working up that sweat, but hopefully it won't be too much longer till I'll be back to full health. But I gotta go run some errands, go by the grocery store and everything. I'll actually catch you guys tomorrow at the doctor. Just left the doctor. See, it's hard whenever you're doing it in front of people.
Yeah, tell me about it, especially when y'all used to pick on me so bad.
Alright, just left the doctor. Thankfully, it's nothing too serious. He thinks it could be just a muscle strain. He thinks it really could be hamstring tendonitis. So he's just issuing me to rest and then start physical therapy for, I think, 4 weeks or whatever it was. But so this means that I won't be able to go to the to go on trial next week with the USL League 2 club. But I'm gonna message them, ask them if maybe I can come in after my therapy's over or whatever, just so that way I can keep a good connection with the team, because they might want to bring me back next season, and I don't want to just straight up tell them I won't make it. I want to try and, you know, still maybe even try and make it, just to talk with the coach some more and everything. But at least it's nothing serious, so now all I got to do is just start therapy. Alright, so it's now Saturday. I've just been resting it still. My knee is starting to feel even better than what it was feeling, so hopefully it's not too much longer before I'm back and fully recovered. I should be hearing from my physical therapist anytime soon for whenever I can start physical therapy. And then from there, the doctor thinks it's only going to be about 3 weeks. So I'm just waiting, hoping that it's going to go super quick. I called the USL League 2 team yesterday, telling them I wasn't going to be able to make it to the trial. And they told me that's okay, that they might try and bring me back on whenever I get healed. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Knowing it probably won't happen, because by the time I get fully recovered, they'll probably be 3-4 weeks into their season, and there would be really no point in bringing me in halfway through their summer league. So we'll have to see how that fully goes, but I'm thinking that's not going to be a possibility. But either way, I did find out for sure from my club that my signing is officially going to be on Saturday, May the 11th. And I'm super excited about that. That's going to be my first semi-professional contract signing. So I'm just super stoked about that. Can't wait for that to come. But Other than that, it's just waiting and sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing, waiting to heal up. So hopefully it's not going to be too much longer, and then I'll be back on the field fully going and everything. But that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.